Hey guys, sorry I wasn't around the Video Creators channel last week. We were at my brother-in-law's wedding and we spent the last 2 days doing nothing but this in the car. Thankfully my wife is driving right now. Kids are watching TV and some of them are sleeping also. I think this one's sleeping. We were actually supposed to get home a little bit earlier before this, but I got sick while we were gone, so we stayed an extra couple days. Long story short, I am going to shoot today's news video for you guys while driving, while my wife drives, while I quickly try to report for you guys some of the things that I was just catching up happened in the past 2 weeks that I've kind of been off of YouTube a little bit. So there's a couple main things you guys need to know about, and I'll put links to all these in the description text below this video just like normal. But the first one is that if you're anywhere in the New York area, in November, YouTube is opening up a YouTube Space New York, which they have one in Tokyo, one in London, one in LA. I've been to one in LA and it's awesome, but unfortunately I do not live close to LA, so if you guys are close to the New York area, this is a space where you can have access to state-of-the-art production equipment, studio, help, lots of things. But the thing that I would be most interested in if I live close to either New York or LA would be all the training classes and the courses and the speakers that they have coming in for all these free events stuff. So definitely check that out if you are anywhere within driving distance of the New York area. That is opening up here pretty soon. Also, if you're new to YouTube and you want some decent YouTube training, the YouTube Creator Academy is now opening up into more languages. I personally have gone through the Creators Academy and I know that it covers a lot of the really good, basic stuff like YouTube thumbnails and how to grow a community on your channel and writing good metadata and lots of that type of stuff. And then the final thing to share with you guys this week is that there is just a bunch of posts and articles and people talking more than usual, it feels like, about all the YouTube competitors or people who are trying to step into YouTube space, like Facebook trying to make their video stuff work better, and how Yahoo is stepping into this with positioning Tumblr to be a competitor to YouTube and all that. I'm not gonna link to any of those articles down there because I don't think that they're necessarily worth your time to actually go through and read them all. But what I do want to say is that it might be worth your time. Just keep an eye on some of these other platforms, like what Facebook is doing. Now Facebook, despite what the research is saying out there about how they are beating YouTube, I mean, they're comparing, all those stats are comparing apples and oranges. They're leaving a lot of information out that is necessary in order for it to be credible. There's just I don't buy it too much. But I can see how Tumblr could be positioned by Yahoo to do some things. So if you're not on Tumblr, it might be worth creating an account there and just start experimenting with it a little bit. And if you're on Facebook, it might be worth taking videos that are appropriate to upload to Facebook directly and experimenting with that a little bit as well. I'd love to hear already from you guys who are doing that already, what you guys are experiencing, what you're finding with it, and what you're learning about having your videos on multiple platforms. It'd be really interesting to hear from you guys in the comments below about all that. I also have a bunch of other news stories and links to share with you guys who are patrons of Video Creators over on patreon.com/video creators. Thank you so much to all of you guys who support this and help make this possible. I have some additional links and news stories for you guys about how to really perfect editing your audio. A lot of us know how to edit video, but editing audio is actually really important as well. So a link to help you guys get started with that, that'll be on Patreon, as well as some tips on how to make professional videos for Instagram. Maybe a lot of you guys will find that helpful. And also starting next month here on Video Creators, we will have our first paid sponsorship of the videos here on this channel. And so as I'm working with that brand, I'm learning more about what do we legally have to reveal about sponsorship opportunities, things like that. So if you guys are thinking about doing brand deals or anything with the companies that you're maybe working for, like bloggers and authors, have to follow some really strict rules and regulations for that, and it's coming here to YouTube also. So a link to that will be for you guys. Learn more about all that will be for you guys on Patreon as well. And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you guys subscribe to Video Creators. Every week I just take a look at some of the online video news and talk about what it means for you guys as video creators here on YouTube. Tomorrow on Wednesdays I give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, and advice. And then on Thursday I take a question for one of you guys to do some YouTube Q&A. And I do all of this every week because I really believe that a lot of you guys have messages that people really need to hear, that messages that just need to spread, and I want to do everything that I can to help the people who need to hear what you have to say just find you and hear what you have to say. So thank you for letting me be a part of helping you guys grow your audiences and your YouTube channels. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another video. See you then. Bye.